What is the last concept, Nasib?
Yeah, I think in the last class we were talking about statement and prepare statement.
And
then
batch.
add that, yeah, add batch.
Batch process.
Yeah, batch, yeah.
Okay, no problem. Then remaining concepts, no problem. Like how to insert that image and video, I will discuss on servlets, no problem. Okay, now next one is nothing but like a site heading servlets. Sorry. Result set is our Narshin.
No, today you said that you will finish the row set, store the image, and I think some other stuff. And
Result set is not completed.
No, row set is not completed.
Result set.
Result set, I think it's done.
అయిపోయిందా
Uh,
సురేష్?
I think you thought something about result set, but yeah, what is
Praveen?
Yes, you did.
yeah, what is row set? You didn't talk about the row
Rows
set.
set,
Mhm.
row set, result set, both are same. That one is also leave it because it is a compared to row set, result set is a better one. No problem. That one is leave it. Row set means to retrieving the single row in the table. That is a row set. No problem. Result set is over. Praveen.
Yeah, I think
Actually, I
so. I
think
think result set is over.
yeah,
Okay.
but
Result set.
yeah, but you know, Ram, last
Result,
class I think you mentioned that the today class you will cover row set and store the image and some other
okay. Okay.
stuff that you
And
mentioned.
some more
That's what I'm
concepts are
saying.
also there.
Hmm.
Result set
Yeah.
metadata. Yeah, okay. Result set
Mm.
metadata is there. Static result set metadata. Result set metadata. What is the metadata? Metadata is a data about the data. Data about the data is called metadata. Metadata means what is the result set metadata means like for example like a like here, my database name is ST1. Now table name is ABC. Here, what is the data? Data is a Naresh, Mahesh, Suresh, 0120 Gmail. These are the Gmail like a triple E at rate of gmail.com, triple C at rate of gmail.com, triple D at rate of gmail. These are the data. Data about the data is nothing but a the name Naresh is a data. Data about the data is nothing but a varchar means string data type is nothing but a data about the data. Okay, na? See that I'll check. Okay, na? For example, like a then I will take one example already is there. Right click, new class file like a result set rs and try block. Here result set means result set metadata means compulsory to perform select operation result set. Like next one is result set metadata RD is equal to RS dot get metadata. But really I'm not using this concept. No problem. Then see that after like here system dot r dot println is equal to rd dot get the column name 1. What is the get column name? JDBC colon com dot mysql dot JDBC dot communication problem it's local host. Yeah. What is the column class name? Here column name like a Naresh like a then I will alter table. What is the type of varchar? Varchar is a string. String is a which class? Java dot lang dot string. That is a get common class name. See that? Returns the fully qualified name of the Java class whose instead of manufactured with the method result set and get object is called retrieve the values from column. Result set dot get object may return the subclass of the class written by this method. Simple. What is the get a column class means column name 1. Column name 1 means it is a column name 1 username and the data type is a string. The string is a which class? Like a java dot lang dot string. And the next one is in case I will pass to then I will pass to 2 like a 2 is an integer value java dot lang dot integer because it is an integer class that is a get the column class name. Next one is get column count means how many columns are there? 3 columns. 1 alter table 1 2 3 totally 3 that is a column count. Like then I will specify to 3. What is the get column name 3? Gmail. Okay, that is a get column name. get to table name 2, for example, again. The integer value 2 is available which location? Which table means ABC table. ABC table. That's a table name. Get to class, get to table name. Get to table name is over. Like then I will specify to get display size. For example, like then I will specify to 1. What is the size? 10. See that? Like a table, right click. Table size means 1 is length is equal to 5. That is the size. What is the label? Second label. Second label is a password. That is a get column label 1. 2, sorry. That's the labels. Okay now. That is a result set metadata. Result set metadata. Okay now. How to retrieving the data? How to retrieving the data about the data database to presentation layer or to retrieving the data information about the particular database. How to retrieving the particular information about the particular database or particular table. That is the result set metadata. Metadata means data about the data is nothing but a metadata. Already my table contains data. Data about the data means the data is available. The data is contains like a which table responsibility, and the table like the data is what is the data length, and the data is contains which label. How many labels are there in the database? Each and every information it will be provided the result set metadata. Okay. GPS, any doubt? Result set metadata. Narsin?
No doubts.
Yeah, then Praveen?
No doubts.
Segun? Sumit?
Yes, I just wanted to understand the logic in line number 20 and 21.
For example, like the query is executed or not?
Yeah.
Here.
Yes.
After query is executed, the total information about the RS or not?
Yes.
The table information also there, RS, and the connection is also there. Then after statement object is also there. The total information about available in the result set. Using result set, how to get the metadata? Metadata means data about the data. But here RS contains only table values, table name. Yes or no?
Yes.
But there is no metadata. Then how to get the metadata using RS?
Get metadata method.
Yeah, get metadata method. After to get the metadata information, then we can store the RD variable. RD table is the result set metadata. It is the interface.
Okay.
Are you understood?
Yeah, I got it.
Here R is a only simple data, Sumit. Then
Yeah.
using simple data, how to retrieving the metadata from particular database or particular data. For example, like without the data, how to retrieving the metadata? Impossible. Yes or no, Sumit?
Yes.
First to retrieving the first to select the data, after to select the data, then to get the metadata.
Okay.
Okay now. And these are the get the column name, class name, get the column count. The here result set metadata is the interface. Interface contain only
Yes, sir.
abstract methods or not, Sumit?
Yes.
The interface contain only abstract methods. Here the get a column class name, get a column count, get a column name, and get a table name, get a column size. These are the abstract methods of result set metadata interface. These are the
Okay.
methods of these are the methods of sorry, these are the abstract methods of result set metadata
Interface.
interface. Okay.
So in line number 20, result set, is that also interface? Or no, that's
Yeah,
not
result
right.
set is,
It's like
yeah, result set is also interface,
oh,
Praveen.
okay. Just
Before the
making sure.
result set concept, I am discussing the result set. Result set is the interface. The result set contains one abstract method. That is the next method is there. While rs dot next.
Okay.
Praveen. In the
Yeah.
syntax, result set while rs is equal to like a what is the syntax of the result set while rs? Like here I will discuss it, no problem. While rs dot next. Here next is a which class abstract method? Result set class, and return type is equal to boolean. Okay, na Praveen?
Yes.
Yes. Here next is the abstract method of result set interface. And blindly, what are the import properties are available particular statement or anyone? The total import keyword of the properties is nothing but interfaces simply. Here result set is there. Result set is also interface. Statement interface. Result set metadata interface. Connection interface. Driver manager interface. Okay now. How many
Yeah.
import statements are available? The total import statements are nothing but interfaces. The interface contains like abstract methods. Okay.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Next. Next one is a database metadata. Database metadata. Database here. Next here is uh, statement st dot on dot Okay, database syntax. Database meta data db is equal to dot get metadata. No need of this one. Here database metadata is also interfaces. Okay, now then see that get database major version. What is the major version? I am using 5 version database. Like a MySQL, my database MySQL is a 5th version. Right now I am using db dot get database minor version. Minor version 6. db dot get database product version. Product version is a 5.0.257 log. It is a product version. Which product we are using? That is the means product version. Like a db driver major version. Driver major version 5. db dot get minor version. Minor version 1 driver. db dot get driver name. What is the driver name? MySQL db dot JDBC driver. That is the driver name. Type 4 driver name. db dot get maximum column name count length. What is the maximum? 24 column names we can insert the database. That is the maximum that database. Like here, total how many column names are 1, 2, 3. Up to we can insert it. Up to we can insert it 64. So db dot get to table types com dot mysql dot jdbc dot, that is the address of table. Okay, now get to table types address. That's the internal operation totally. Total. Get to connection. What is in our database connection? com.mysql.jdbc.connection and it is the address. Okay, now that is the driver address. Driver is a class. Get to URL. What is the URL? JDBC colon MySQL colon localhost colon. That is the URL. db dot get username. What is the username? Root at the rate of localhost. But actually root is root, but local is a port address representation. Get maximum connection to particular database. 0 connections. Maximum only, minimum means only one connection is there at a time. I think one concept that is a like a transactions, I think. Transactions. 1 minute. Column name length, group by, column index, column select, column table, connections, consumer, username, maximum row size. Database production schedules. Get some transactions are there. Transaction selection. Think this one or not? Not this one. It is another product. Data. Terms of product name, major, driver name, driver action, binary character, column name, length, column group by, column index, column order by. Get okay. Leave. That is nothing but a database metadata. Sorry, database metadata means what? Driver name, connections. These are the database connections. How to get that information on what is the length, what is the driver name, and what is the maximum driver version, maximum driver version, and each and every information it will be provide the database metadata. Any doubt, Narsin? Narsin? Ravi?
No doubts.
Yeah, thank you. Shagun? Sumit?
No, no doubts.
Yeah, it's a simple concept or not, Sumit? It's a difficult.
No, Very simple.
Okay, that is like how to get the database information like a metadata. Suresh?
Yeah, no doubts, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. That is nothing like a JDBC, but like Sumit, you are asking files concept. Are not yes or no, Sumit? Files concept.
Yes.
Yeah, how to insert the file, how to insert the image. You are not
Sorry,
seeing?
yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I don't have problem.
Like here, how to insert the file, how to insert the image. Okay, now how to insert the video and how to insert the audio. Okay, that to perform operations like a compulsory need for files concept. Okay, now that one is also leave it. The files concept I'm discussing to in servlet concept. Okay, now in the registration page in the I will take one example, one project. That project I will take like how to insert that text to how to insert the like it is a text. It is a text format. Then how to insert the image, how to insert the video and audio image in each and everyone I will discussing in a servlet concept. It is a separate servlet response interface is that separate concept. Then the servlet the servlet response is divided into two parts: text format, and the second part is a audio, video, and multimedia graphics. The remaining operations using nothing but a another servlet input stream. Servlet input stream. That is I will discussing the concept in the servlets. Okay, now that is nothing but a complete information about the JDBC. JDBC. And before JDBC, the previous version is a ODBC, Open Database Connectivity. Open Database Connectivity. If every entire class I am using only type 4 driver. Sir, if in case using type 1 driver, what is the problem means? If in case you can using type 1 driver, every time to open control panel, like administrator tools, ODBC 32-bit and OD 64-bit. Double click on 64-bit DSM, user DSM and system DSM. Add like a Oracle SQL finish. Driver name description. Okay, if in case user like a add SQL OJDBC. Okay, now it is a MySQL. Port address, username, database. Like how many databases are? For example, like a data source name like a my DB. Port address 3306. User like a root. Password is also root. See that these are the databases. And here test is connection is successfully okay. You know, my DB. Okay, because every time to perform type 1 driver, it is a required. DSN is the required. That is the reason it will be take more time. That is the reason real time not using type 1 driver. Okay, DSN every time we can perform like a insert operation, then compulsory to perform DSN operation. If in case to perform update, then compulsory to perform the DSN. Every time to set the DSN because it is a time taken process. That is the reason real time not using type 1 driver, real time using nothing but a type 4 driver. Type 4 driver. Next side heading everyone very important concept and project oriented is a and up to still I am discussing only presentation layer. Already I am discussing this concept. Database. Right now I am discussing only how to it is a Java, it is a UI means HTML coding. It is a Java, it is a database. how to connect the Java and database. Right now the connection is over. Means the step one is the close. The step one is the over. Step one. Then after step two. Step two. How to connect the presentation layer to business logic layer, means Java coding. Okay na. Then first side heading is servlets. First side heading is servlet. What is the servlets means? The servlet is a the servlet is a the servlet is a specification of specification for developing web applications with Java programming language. The servlet is a specification for developing web application with the Java programming language. What is a web application means? What is a web application means? A web application is a distributed application that can runs the web browser and web server. Okay now. Here, what is the web application means? The web application is a distributed application that can runs the web browser and web server. And what is the distributed application is? What is the distributed applications is? An application which runs on two or more systems. More systems are called distributed applications. An application which runs two or more systems is called distributed application. The distributed application is nothing but like a web applications. And the next one is a web browser. Means the web applications to runs web browser or web server. What is a web browser means? A web browser is a software that executes web pages. A web browser is a software that executes web pages containing, what is the web pages containing? Like a text, image, like a graphics, like a animations, and etc. The web browser is software that execute the web pages contains like a text, images. These are the nothing but a web browser. And what is the server? What is the server? The server is the software. A server is a software that receive the request from client and client process the request and construct the and provide the response to the client. For example, like I am open Google Chrome, like a simple I mentioned Google Chrome fb.com. The request is go for Facebook server. The Facebook server is generated the Facebook login page. The login page, who is the responsibility to provide this page? Facebook server responsibility. Once the request is forward to any server, the server is accepted to any person. If any client request, then the server it will be prepared the request. Then it will be prepared the response. Sorry, it will be prepared the response. The response it will be provided to the client. That is the purpose of the server. Means a single word of meaning of server is nothing but it will be accept the request and it will be provide the response to the clients. It will be accept the client request and it will be provide the response to the client. That is the purpose of the server. Okay now. And how many types of servers? Types of servers. Types of servers. The servers are two types. First one is a web server. Second one is a application server. Application server. And what is the web server means? What is the web server means? A server that contains only web container. Web container is called web server. Next, what is the web container? Here, what is the web server? The server contains only web container is called web server. What is the web container means? The set of components are called web container. Web container. What is the web container set of components means? JSP, servlets. What is the container? Container is nothing but a set of components like a JSP container and servlet container. But don't call JSP container and servlet container. Just you can call to web containers. Web containers is nothing but a JSP container plus servlet containers is nothing but a web containers. The set of components here called web container. The web containers is nothing but a combination of the JSP container and servlets container is called web containers. And next one, what is the list of web servers? What are the real-time web servers is? Like a Tomcat, like a iPlanet, iPlanet and Jetty. Jetty and Resin web server and Java web server, and that's enough, and etc. These are the web containers in the real time. And the second one is a application server. Application server. What is the application server? What is the application server means? A server contains both web container and EJB container. EJB container. What is the EJB abbreviation means? Enterprise Java Bean. Java Bean is called application server. What is the web server and application servers? Web server contain only web container, but the application server contain both web container plus EJB container. EJB container is nothing but an enterprise Java Beans container. Okay na? Like here, web container is okay, no problem. Web container nothing but like a JSP plus servlets. It is a web container. EJB means enterprise Java Beans container. Like it will be contain only Bean classes. Bean classes. That is nothing but a EJB. Real time, if every application using nothing but a application server, not a web server. Why means the web server contains only JSP and servlets. If in case you can implement EJB, then how to implement the application? It will not possible, because real time every application, if every project working under application server. And what are the list of application servers? List of application servers. Application servers are like a Tomcat, Flashfish, JBus, and Sun1, WebLogic, like a WebSphere, These are the application servers. Application servers. Web servers and application servers. And types of web applications. Web applications are two types. First one is a static web applications, and next one is a dynamic web applications. Dynamic web applications. But here maximum people are say that JSP container and servlets containers. Don't call JSP containers and servlet containers. It is wrong. Simply you can call web container. Okay now. And you know, static web application means without a database. Already the coding or data, it will be predefined. Applications is nothing but a static web applications. The static web applications are constant. It will not possible to perform any operation, just you can see the data. And dynamic web application means every time the web application data, it will be changed. That is nothing but like a dynamic web applications. Any doubts? GPS? That's it.
No doubts.
Praveen?
No doubts.
Okay, thank you. Sumit?
No doubts.
Yes. Okay. That is nothing but like a types of web applications. And what is the life cycle of life cycle of servlets? The life cycle contains like a init method, service method, destroyer method. Okay now. Like a total how many methods in the life cycle? 3 methods. Init method, service method, and the destroyer method. That is the life cycle of servlets. Okay now. The first one is init method. The init method is called by, the first point is the init method called by web container. The init method called by web container. And it is a first request. It is a first request comes to servlet. Init method is a called by web container. And what is a web container? For example, like a it is a browser. And it is a container. It is a database. Here browser means like a username and a password. Then once the submit button is over, automatically the container it will be called by initialized, because it is a initialized parameters. Initialize the parameters. The request is first comes to servlet. That is nothing but a init method. Next one is service method. Service method. That method is called by web container. Web container for every request. And the last one is the destroyer method. For example, like the request is come to container. The container purpose means container it will be accept the request and it will be generate the response for the every request. That is the purpose of the service method. Okay now. And then after that, destroyer method called by web container. Web container full stop. Once The destroyer method is execute automatically the init method is close. For example, like a user sign up and login, it is initialized. After the login button, the request is go for Facebook container like a servlet containers. After once log out means destroyer method is over. Automatically the init method parameters username and password is not working. Is it clear? Once the destroyer method is execute, automatically the init method it will not work. Okay now. Here username and password is a init method. Within the init method, you can define username and initialize the parameters. After initialize the parameters, the request is go for web container. The web container like it will be accept the request and it will be provide the response to the client. That is the service method. Once the service method is over, the request is go for destroyer method. Once the destroyer method is execute, automatically the init method is not working. Means username and password parameters are not available within the init method. That is nothing but a destroyer method. And one more you can represent the init method means life cycle means service method. The service method under request response objects are available. Another syntax. Okay now. Init method username and password. Once the submit button is over, it will be go for container. The container it will be provide the request and response. The request and response is over. Then automatically the destroyer method it will be executed sometimes. Then automatically the destroyer method is closed and init method is also automatically closed. That is nothing but a servlet life cycle. Servlet life cycle. What is that servlet life cycle means? Init, service and destroyer method. Who is the responsibility for to execute the init and service method or destroyer method means web container responsibility. What is the web container means? The collection of the web container it is nothing but a JSP container plus servlet container is nothing but a web container. Web container. The web container is available web server and application server. The application server is nothing but a combination of the web container plus EJB container is called application server. Only the EJB container is called web server. Okay now. That is a basic introduction about the application servers and containers and servlet lifecycle. Then tomorrow I will discuss into what is the CGI means common gateway interface and what is the servlets. Before servlet, which technology we are using in the right now? This technology using nothing but a container, like a servlet container or JSP container. Before JSP and servlet container, which technology you are using in the previous version? What is the difference between previous version plus right now servlet program? What is the difference between CG and servlets? Then what is the project structure and what is the project development process? What is the APIs? How many APIs are available in that servlet program? Each and every information I will discussing in tomorrow. Okay now. Any doubt? Suresh?
No, no, Ram.
Okay. Sumit?
No doubt.
Segur? Ravi? Narsin?
No doubts.
Okay, thank
No doubts.
you. GPS? Okay. Tell me. Tell me. Vishal?
Yes, Ram.
Vishal?
Yes, Ram. Tell me. Hello.
Yeah, tomorrow Tomorrow the project sessions, like how to develop the project, what is the, if in case go for real time, how to start the work on that project, what is the structure of the project, if any real time project, what is the concepts of the projects, each and every information I am discussing in tomorrow, Vishal.
Okay.
And tomorrow, if any people are at, how many people are there in that, in this session or previous session, no problem. How many people are there? Then people are please attend the tomorrow onwards the classes, Vishal.
Yeah, sure, Ram, sure.
Because then it's a very important concept. You can go for, like you can mention in your resume like a 7 years 8 years experience. Then you can compulsory need for that that amount of knowledge. That is the reason. If how many people are in that session, then please attend that. Remaining people also no problem. Then tomorrow onwards I will start the project structure, how to develop the project structure, each and every information I will discussing in tomorrow session.
Yeah, sure, Ram.
Okay, na. And totally two concepts are there in the advanced Java. Already I am discussing in advanced Java contains like a three concepts: JDBC,
Mm-hmm.
servlets, and JSP. Here, JDBC plus JSP is a MVC1 architecture. MVC1 architecture. JDBC plus servlets plus JSP is a MVC2 architecture. Each depending upon client requirements. Depending upon client requirements, we can using MVC1 architecture and MVC2 architecture. MVC1 architecture means JDBC plus JSP technology is called MVC1 architecture, and servlets JSP and servlets and JSP and JDBC is nothing but MVC2 architecture. Then first I will discuss to MVC2 architecture, then after I will discussing to MVC1. Why means the JDBC is about, then after I will start with the servlets. The servlets is about, next I will discussing to JSP. Then after the advanced Java it will be over.
Okay then, Ram.
Okay, na.
So
Then I am discussing both concepts.
yeah,
Vishal.
these two concepts, I mean to say MVC1 and MVC2.
Yeah, both means depending on, but American peoples are maximum people are using MVC1 architecture, Vishal.
Okay.
Let us see that 1 minute. Model 1 architecture. Model 1 and MVC. It is a client to JSP, JSP to Java Bean and database. It is a MVC1 architecture. MVC2 architecture means involved into servlet and filter. Filter concept is also I am discussing, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, now browser to controller servlets, JSP and model, or these are the MVC2 architecture. Then I will discussing both concept also, no problem. And సురేష్ అతను అవైలబుల్ లేడు, మ్యాక్ ఓఎస్ ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్ అయినా ఆయన రేపు ఎల్లుండో కనెక్ట్ అవుతాడు, నేను కనెక్ట్ చేస్తాను. నేను రాత్రి కాల్ చేశాను. ఐఎమ్ అవుట్సైడ్ ఆఫ్ ది స్టేషన్. దెన్ టుమారో అండ్ డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో ఐ విల్ కాల్ యూ రామ్ రెడ్డి. Then he will message. Then once he was talking, then I will inform to okay. Then I will inform Vishal. Then Vishal he was informed to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Vishal.
Yeah, sure. And then Ram, these two MVC1 and MVC2 and all this concept will take 1 week more.
What Vishal?
How much time it will take? 1 week more. How much time?
No, Vishal. Here servlets to JSP. If the servlet complete technology and JDBC plus is nothing but a MVC2 architecture.
Yeah, but
Means the both not a MVC is not a separator. It is nothing but a syllabus oriented. It is a MVC1 architecture and MVC2 architecture.
yeah, just I'm asking the time frame.
Our time period means like a servlets, most of it will be take like a next to Saturday that servlets is over, and next to 2 or 3 days the JSP is over.
Okay.
Around
Yeah, it should be around about 10th of February or 12th of February.
10th or 15th in the between.
Okay, between 10th and 15th. Okay.
Yeah, or 2 days like a half below or behind, no problem. Okay, na.
Okay,
Yeah, most of it before 15th I will try to finish the advanced Java.
Okay then, Ram. Yeah,
Okay, na, Vishal?
yeah. Bye.
And Vishal, yesterday I'm attending one some some interrupt is there interview panel. I was asked to what is the ash map and ash table.
Yep. Yeah, both are
Okay, na.
important tables
And
because it's important concepts. Yeah.
yeah, because very easy concepts.
Yeah. So yeah. So it's like you been proxy, right? It's like for our
Yeah,
company also, right?
yeah. But some technical issues, then I will not attend the break. Just I'll talk to 6 minutes.
Okay. Within the 6 minutes, you crack the interview.
Yeah. Just what is the JPA? What is the JavaScript? What is the web server? Web services.
Yeah, just they ask that much only to you, right?
Like what is the purpose of the JavaScript and CSS? Then what is the project structure? Each and every information was asked to me.
Ram,
What?
if you make one details is like till now, whatever the interviews that you have attended, what was the most frequent questions those are being asked, right? So this
Yeah,
students get a good idea that what they need to prepare while they are
sure,
interviewing.
sure,
Yeah. So
sure, 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 sure.
just you sum up your personal experience and let these guys learn those questions, right? So that
Once, Vishal, because interview panel is a very easy, Vishal. Don't if you can say like that's a not a mandatory. Then finally I will prepare to no problem. Then finally I will prepare the what are the interview questions are there in the syllabus wise. I will discuss into 1 or 2 sessions. I will conduct it no problem. The end of the advanced Java.
yeah, because it's like for you it is very easy because if you have been working in this session, I mean to say for quite a while, right? But these
Yeah.
people they have first time seen the Java programming and all this kind of this stuff. So for them it's little bit hard, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so for you it's like it's nothing, but yeah.
Okay. Then after session is like after advanced Java syllabus is over, then I will conduct it to 1 day interview questions. No problem, sure.
Okay, that would be great, Ram. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I will connect to what are the syllabus are there each and everyone I will discuss it, no problem.
Yeah. Sure, Ram.
Okay,
Okay. Okay, then everyone,
okay.
bye for now. And please, whosoever has not sended me the contract, please send me the contract. Uh, please avoid inconvenience, otherwise I won't be able to give you the links for after fifth, the lectures session access. So please make sure by tomorrow itself you submit all your contracts, right?
Okay, Vishal.
Okay,
Okay, Vishal.
okay.
Thank.
Bye.